Hello, I've got 3 journals, nothing too fancy coming up. 2 are made from vintage book covers, which I will show those later. Right now I want to show this because I love this. I had this magazine cover, but it was just this page. It wasn't the whole cover. It was just this page. So I wanted to make a journal to go with it. And this thing is big. I mean, this is, so it's 11 3/4 inches by 8.5. So it's pretty large. And it's single signature, 86 pages, and it's awesome. So I'm going to show this to you because I don't know, I just really like it, and I know somebody is going to love it as much as I do. It has a binding from torn fabric, and if you look carefully you can see I had the edge where it said Good Housekeeping, but I didn't have the back page, so I wanted to make sure that this showed. So there's a little ridge right here, but I didn't want to cover that up because that's pretty neat. Okay, so let me show this to you. So we open it up, and this is all vintage pages, old books, old papers. You're gonna love it. This is from an old pharmacy ledger, and then we've got, you know, some Italian 1942 Greg shorthand writer. This is from an old bridge book, textbook. This is a druggist receipt. This is I don't remember what this was. It was about the cathedrals, I think. It's a French book, kind of a delicate page. Don't fold it. If you do, you're going to need washi tape to fix it. This also is a very delicate page. Don't fold it. You may, over time, need to reinforce the edge right here if you're not careful. I love the illustrations in this book. This is a really, really, really old one, as you can tell from the blue ink. Okay, I lied. These aren't all vintage pages. This one piece of paper is a scrapbook paper, and this is the only one that is not vintage because I really like the flowers with this, so I tossed that in there. But I promise the rest of it is vintage. Okay, here we go. And then continuing through, remember this from elementary school, you guys? Some of that great rag paper page. Something from an old children's book. An old textbook when they had the really strong pages. Can you hear that? It's going to last forever. Actually, you won't be able to hear that because I'm going to cover this up with music, but it's really strong and thick. Some typing paper. Of course, coffee dyed paper, so I guess that's not vintage either, but that's just kind of like a bonus. We all throw that into our journals. I've got an illustration on the back of this, so that this is a pocket. There's that torn fabric that we have. Some kind of genealogy. This was from somebody's thesis paper that they did back when you had to, you know, type things in the olden days. This, I don't know what kind of paper this is, but it's kind of cool. I made that into a tuck spot as well. Then we've got an old ad. Only $5.95. Unless you want 8 cups, then it's $6.25. Okay, so then that's that signature. Then we've got pages that I just attached to the other so that it would fill. I love shorthand pages in junk journals. This is the back of that piece there. A cathedral piece. The receipt. Children's book. Bridge book. Music page. More shorthand. Italian. This is looks like a pronunciation guide. And then, so that was all that I was originally planning on doing, and it was going to end with this coffee dyed piece right here. But that wasn't sturdy enough, so I needed something stronger. So I put this on the back, which is from my mom's old art portfolio when she was going to art school. So you get a piece of my mother. So what I did then is I put in a bonus signature for you. This is a pocket. This was an old 78 record sleeve. And then we've got some more goodies in here. And these are all pages similar to what you saw in the original Sears Roebuck actual order form from a Sears catalog from the 50s. Some more of that typing paper, Greg shorthand, grammar. This is good writing space. Algebra. Who doesn't love a little bit of algebra? This is a, hey, you can feel it's got the seal in here. This is from a deed, a stack of deed pages. I tore one out and put that in there. This is typing paper. You can tell it's actual typing paper when you hold it up to the light. You can see the watermark that they have in there. An Edith Holden page for you. And then this is the other side of everything that you just saw. And at the very end, I threw in just a couple envelopes. So this is all one page right here. It opens up to 2 envelopes where you can stick things in there. And then it has a nice legal size sheet of coffee dyed paper for you to write on. And close that up. There you go. So I'm super excited for this. I have to think about how I want to price it, because there are some neat treasures in here, particularly this. But it shouldn't be priced too badly. It's a great art journal, nice and big, yet not too thick. It's only about a 1/2 inch thick. Of course, when you turn it into an art journal, it's going to be quite a bit thicker than that. But because it's got this on the bottom, on the back, it will be pretty sturdy once you start collaging and journaling and doing all of your art in there. So there you go. This will be up soon. Have a good day.